Good morning, good morning, good morning, you lovely lot. How is everybody today? It is Monday morning. It is reasonably blue sky out there, but quite windy. And it's just gone 10 o'clock and I've been awake since 9. The alarm went off at 9. Excuse me. After Lee went to work at 7. Kenzi's made me a cup of tea and I'm just having a bit of a lazy start to the day, really. But I've just been tagged in in one of these lockdown questions. It's a lockdown quarantine campervan challenge. So it's kind of for everybody, but there are a couple of campervan related questions in it. So I'm going to do those now. So the first question is, how many toilet rolls do you have? Okay, I brought them in so I could count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, and there was a teeny tiny bit of toilet roll. Where's that gone? 6 and a slither is what it was. I don't know where the slither's gone. 6 and a slither is what I would call it. 6 and a slither. Okay, the biggest change, being off work for, what, nearly 3 months. Never in my life, other than maternity leave, have I been out of work or not working. I technically could have continued working if key worker families needed me, but they didn't. Quite honestly, I was glad I wasn't, because during the height of this, the risk of bringing other people into the house was a worry. And yeah, that was the biggest change, I think. Other than, like I said, maternity leave, but then you've got a baby to look after. I haven't had that amount of time off in my life, in my entire working life. And obviously not seeing friends and family. I'm not a big people person, but I'm very close to my family, and so that's been hard, not being able to go and give them a hug and things like that. But yeah, the biggest change, I think, has been not working and having the boys here every day. You know, no school, no work. That's been really odd. Where are you currently parked? Okay, so that's a campervan question. Spog is currently parked in pieces at the local garage. As most of you know, he has been parked down the side of the house for the entire lockdown sort of time. We got back from Yorkshire with Campervan Tales and took him to the garage, and I was told not to drive him. Excuse me, I should probably wake me up a bit before doing this. Yeah, told not to drive him because obviously the that fuel pump bracket had sheared off. So he had been sat there for weeks and weeks, 80 something days, and now he's sat in the garage in pieces. So that's currently where he's parked. What am I most grateful for? That none of us got it, that we're all still here. That's what I'm most grateful for. What do you miss the most? I miss being able to go out and Spog. This was supposed to be my first year properly travelling, my first summer and spring travelling. And obviously haven't been able to do any of it. Did that beginning bit in Yorkshire, and then nothing. I'm hoping we'll get a few more once he's fixed, and after the 4th of July, when, you know, movements become a bit more. But even so, the virus is still out there, so it is going to restrict. I miss hugging my family. I miss spending time with them without any restrictions, although we are starting to see each other more often now. We've got the whole garden option. Excuse me. But I'm not a big social person, so actually things like social events and stuff like that I don't miss at all. I'm quite grateful that I don't have to go to them. Yes. How long since you have been to a campsite? That would have been November, and we were the only ones there. There was myself, There was Daryl and Keith, there was Billy and his other half, and then there was Billy's 2 friends. And we were on a farm that is usually closed for the winter, but Daryl and Keith knew them, so they opened up for us. And it was November, and we were in the Lake District for a long weekend. Loved it. What is my favourite quarantine food? My weekly walk up to the garage to get chocolate. I'll tell you what I did miss out on. A biggest change, and what I've missed. Tell you, not driving, because obviously Spog's been off the road. So everything we've had to get, food, toiletries, anything really that we've needed, we've had to go walking up to the garage to get. So my weekly chocolate pickup, although as we all know this was my birthday chocolate, I've got stacks of it, was the weekly walk up to get the chocolate. That was my chocolatey treat each week. Kenzie's been making cakes. That was quite nice. He's also made a lot of pancakes. I've enjoyed those. And I started making southern fried chicken pieces. In fact, I took chicken out of the freezer. I might do southern fried chicken tonight. Yeah, so I made my own southern fried chicken, and that has been very nice. Very nice indeed. How am I exercising and working out? Well, if some of you watched one of my earlier lockdown videos, you will have seen a very, very hard workout that I did with Kenzie, and I hurt for days afterwards. I didn't do that again. We've been walking regularly. At the beginning of the lockdown, up until I started work again, we walked virtually every day without fail. Whether it was for, excuse me, whether it was for a mile or a mile and a half, or whether it was up to the garage and was a 5-mile round trip, or whether it was across the fields and somewhere in between, we walked pretty much every day. It's obviously harder to do with the little ones, so we've not done quite so much, and we have had pretty much a week of on and off bad weather. So again, I haven't, or extremely hot. It won't rain and then extremely hot, and I wasn't going to take the children out in 30 odd degrees. So we haven't done some walks this past week or so. But yeah, mainly walking. Kenzie and I have knocked up nearly 150 miles since lockdown. So we've done a lot of walking. And anything positive from my lockdown experience, having my boys at home, spending that time with them when, you know, most teenagers and 18-year-olds are, you know, off doing their own thing or at school or studying for exams. That has been a real bonus. It's time I wouldn't have had with them. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm so yawny. It's time I wouldn't have had with them in any other situation. I wouldn't have had this huge amount of time with them, and I've still got this time with them. And then we've still got the summer holidays, and then we'll see what September brings. You know, obviously Brendan's left school, so we just have to wait and see about an apprenticeship. He's hopefully going to hear from these people today, but we'll just have to wait and see. And yeah, you know, Kenzie will be starting the next school and doing GCSEs and stuff, or studying for GCSEs next year. Positive. I haven't got any less sleepy, have I? Lots of lay-ins. Yes, I had a lot of lay-ins. That was very positive. A big rest. All the walking. Positives. Seeing the earth heal, although I think that's going to go back the other way, seeing how people are treating the beaches and nature reserves at the moment. Cleared out a lot of the loft, although that stuff is now in my caravan waiting to go. I did my accounts early. general just big clear out. I sorted out that playroom, gave it a complete blitz, got rid of things we don't need, had a good sort through all the cupboards. Yeah, put in a lot of things that I'd put off because life gets in the way. We managed to get done. Fix the caravan out the back. This is the caravan that doesn't go anywhere. Ready to start using it for work. We use it for nap times at the moment with the little ones. So we sit in there for nap time. There's been a lot of positives actually. I have spent a lot of the time during lockdown trying to find the positives and not dwell on the negatives. People have been a lot nicer. A bit of a wartime spirit going on. Yeah. The rallying around in the village, meeting people in the village just to talk to, you know, that I didn't know before, because we've all been on the same support group. Yeah, there's been a lot of positives actually, I think. And when it comes to nominating people, anyone who fancies answering these questions or adapting them slightly, if you're not a campervan person or a, you know, traveller, then yeah, adapt them to suit you. So yeah, those are my lockdown questions. So that's probably half my vlog done already, isn't it? Right, I shall leave it there. Well, I can't stay in bed all day, so I have decided to clean the bathroom, put a load of washing on, and go and see what downstairs needs doing. Probably a good dust and tidy. Unfortunately, the mould has gone into the actual plastic thing. What's it called? Sealant. And nothing seems to get rid of it. I've done all around the toilet, all of the toilet, the sink, the window. Just need to do the bath now. Oh joy. There we go, all sparkly. Kenzie's got an online lesson with his music, which is good. I'm very pink today. I went for bright colours. Right, I am tidying up. I filled the dishwasher. I need to get rid of recycling. Put more rinse aid in the dishwasher. Needs a good wash at some point. I've got clothes to put out. I think I'm going to put them on the airer and in the tumble dryer because the weather is a little bit changeable. I need to put all these dishes away. My potatoes seem to be growing themselves. So I'm going to get a couple of bags in the garden, put some compost in, put them in, and then as they grow, add more compost and have some tomato plants. No, potato plants is the plan of action for those. We will turn one into many, and I will feed the 5,000. 500? I don't know, I wasn't very good at the Bible. The pagan version. Anyway, tea. Yeah, a day of tidying. My sister's on her way over with Jasper. I think it's just my sister and Jasper. I don't think Heather's with them. I think she's working. Not 100% sure. Oh, they're here, all three. Speak of the devils. Pretty butterfly.
Can we help her?
Yes, Mama is going to rescue it. Brendan, are you disposing of a dead body?
Give her the secret.
No one will know the Prime Minister is missing. You right there? You got hay fever from the hay?
No, I'm popping in there.
Oh, I'll go get you a drink of hot tea then. That'll help.
No.
Oh, okay. I'll go make you some hot tea.
That's why I was Googling earlier on.
Gurgling. Leftover Chinese food. Yum, yum, yum. Kenzie's got a new game on his Switch. And he's just doing his drama work. We've been sitting together doing that. Brendan's on housework duty with me. Keeps you out of trouble, doesn't it? Keeps you out of trouble.
What trouble am I going to get into?
Well, I don't know. You're such a troublesome boy.
Mostly I just sit down somewhere and then just don't move.
Clutter up the place.
The only trouble I could get into is just non-existent cholesterol building up in my arteries.
Yes, that's quite a lot of trouble, so let's get you moving.
The non-existent, I'm just sat here going, oh.
There you go. Playing one of our favourites again, aren't we, Brendan?
Yeah. And I'm playing...
What are you playing? That one. What is wrong with the world, Brendan? Do I keep winning?
Yes, she's winning. She's never doing winning before.
That's
She's
2
awful.
times we've played now. 2 days
This time I
we've
actually got a
played.
win, though.
You did
Yesterday
get a
it was
win.
literally- did I?
No,
Yesterday was just
yeah, you did
going,
beat me once. Yes. There's a shift in the universe, isn't there?
It's just most unsettling. She's becoming competent at the game. No.
Quite finished. Kenzie's just doing his tech work. He's making a 3D model now using card of the things that he's designed. He's now doing his B1. And then he can submit that. I think we're done now with his work. That didn't take very long actually. So those 2 bits that he just needed a little bit more guidance on, he's completed no problems, and we've filled it all out and it's all done and he's posted off. So he's going to go and have a shower. I'm thinking of doing some fried chicken for dinner, I think. They can have them in wraps or with some salad or something. I don't know, maybe I'll do some chips with it as well. I think that's what I'll do. I've defrosted some chicken, so I might do that. Bit of a quick dinner. So they've got chips with theirs and mushy peas. And Lee's got mushy peas and a bag of rice. I just had some spicy pork belly. Very spicy. I just had to have a yogurt and dip my tongue in my yogurt. And now all of here is sore. I only had 1 small piece. I'm not going to be able to eat that. I probably should have looked on the packet to see how spicy it was. I'm a bit of a spice wuss. I'm going to sit like this for the rest of the evening. Anyway. I'm going to go now. I hurt. Oh, right. Thanks for watching, you lovely lot. Tomorrow will be a work day. Ow. And I will see you all. I'm not going to talk for any longer. I will see you all tomorrow. Enjoy your evening. See you tomorrow. Bye.